the first obstacle, مش the next obstacle. The first obstacle is that كمان it's the fact that يعني what I'm trying to say is if you're trying to start out your career in the US or in Europe or the whole Northern America, it's easier. مش easy. I don't want to say easier, but it's different because these fucking scouters, these هيدول do exist. عرفت شو قصدي؟ And going there, just seeing the right talent, bro, they can be placed in the right places. مثل ما أنت you said, bro, the correct career pathway can take you to something beyond insane. You know what I mean? Look at Connor's run. You know? Like there must be someone behind.
Connor wasn't only
there must be
management. Connor was self-promotion.
But he changed that. That's a different.
This is the thing as well. يعني أنت okay, your manager, it's important, but you should take initiative as a fighter.
100%.
To
but
put yourself out there.
If you get يعني إذا بيلقطوك at an early age بيعلموك مثلا and a talent agency will also tell you like be yourself, be more, you know, be more vocal.
Who's someone missing in the UFC who took it
who?
The whole way يعني from small to big to champ,
like a success story?
But not from the Ultimate Fighter, like
there's a few people who made it from the Ultimate Fighter.
Not from the Ultimate Fighter.
Bisping's a big one, yeah?
Bro, Bisping, Kelvin Gastelum's a big one. Fucking Tony, bro. Ever since there's a lot of the roster comes from the Ultimate Fighter.
Tony is
he is Ultimate Fighter. Bro, there's a lot of guys that started very early on. You know what I mean? Matt Brown, like don't get me like okay, I'm not saying that, but a lot of people started. Yeah, bro, even something like that, you know?
Yeah, it'd be good.
Like if Brave runs a similar program. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they can do something.
You know what's exciting? And the
Mostafa will go.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Opportunity, man. But you know what I mean? But these ideas need to be put in the right places.
The good thing is, look, I know this is what I'm saying. What's looking up, and the people are more understanding in the culture. Now, as time goes by, it's changing.
Yeah, slowly.
It's not the same. It's not what, people are changing, are more. People are more lean towards it, يعني. And then funding is there.
And the money's there, bro. That's the thing. These organizations aren't startups by people who are spending money in Casa. No, bro. Most of the organizations are run by royal families, bro.
Are run by people who
do
big business.
UAE Warriors
Palm Sports.
No, like
which belongs to eventually ties up to the government and the Haida, So is Brave, belongs to
Brave is royal?
Belongs to what's his name of Bahrain? Sheikh of Bahrain.
The king.
KHK, I know his right? Or HKH, I'm not sure.
But when you do have people who are
so it's not a Dana.
Yeah, exactly. هونيك bro, it's an unlimited bucket. Dana حينيك أمك. Dana will take every penny you make. بس don't get me wrong, حق أمه, you know, man. هني كمان that's a different business. بس
Dana is the world's biggest دكاك in
Oof. ما he started, bro, don't forget, ما هو كمان قبل ما كان هيدا he started his career as a promoter. يعني أكبر العرصات بالعالم, bro, as a promoter. أيوة.
Let's move on. What else do you want to talk about?
bro, هيدول الاثنين are the two main things. And then bro عندك أكيد fighter pay. You know, fighter pay هلا is whatever. بحس it's a much shorter subject. But cornering bro has come up a few times. And by the way, the guy the last fight تبع the guy who was told to get off the chair 9 times وكذا, his coach also هلا I was عم بقرا on Instagram that he's like, bro, I stand by my fucking what I said and I'll do it again 100 times. And if you watch the fight, like I get it. We spoke about it, me and you. The guy was winning, you know what I mean?
I get it. The guy was winning.
And you had one more round.
When you look at the facts.
Yeah.
He broke his leg?
No.
What?
He just didn't want to go back in.
He was tired?
Yeah, he's like called
and then
the
he
fight.
got finished?
No, he understood.
And he was up 2-0.
Yeah.
It was up 2-0 or 1-1.
But he wasn't losing, يعني.
But he wasn't getting dominated.
Yeah, كمان.
He wasn't even cut in the face. He wasn't.
So there's a lot of discussion, bro, of one of two angles. You look at it from a fighter's perspective.
From a fighter's perspective, I say go out on your shield.
Yeah, but you're a fighter. You're stupid. You would always say that. Like, don't like. Sorry, but you get
Yeah.
me. Like that's why you have
But
corner
this is
men,
what I'm saying.
so you don't die.
No, but this is what I'm saying in a different perspective.
Yeah.
From a corner perspective, from a promotional perspective, from a sport perspective,
career.
you
injury,
have to take his word for it. If the guy does not want to continue, you can't force him.
Yeah, خلاص bro.
You
Especially
can't force a guy
like
at all.
I'm with you asking him 3-4 times,
Yeah.
but don't just disregard what he's saying and just he was yeah بالآخر bro he was pushing him
I
off
don't-
and then the ref had to ask him.
I
He's like, do
think-
you want to fight? He's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to fight.
I think in the end of the day, the way the facts carried out, and the guy pushed him. The guy said no. Okay, it happened a few times, but in the end of the day, the guy said no. The fight will stop.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's much of an issue.
there's
there.
not an issue.
تعرف كيف؟
There's
But
not an
I
issue.
do agree and no, look, you can push your fighter but only to a certain point.
Yeah, because
And
that's
you
your
can
job,
push him.
right?
Oh, I get it. Then the way he was pushing him, man, I really get it. Like,
Yeah.
he could have won the fight.
بس
He
بس
was,
عندك
he was the
But
better
that's
fighter.
a different scenario. Wait, let me
Oh, look,
let
and
me
this
tell
is
you
the
what
second
you're
thing.
gonna say.
This is the
gonna
second
say
thing.
Anthony
Yeah,
Pettis
بس bro,
مع Tony.
what
He was the better fighter.
yeah, but that fighter, يعني he didn't say, he said about he told him I have a broken hand.
Yeah.
They called the fight. But انت as a corner, as a bro, your fighter tells you I have a broken hand. You can't fucking let him back out there. Like,
It depends on.
you know what I mean? A lot of fighters they بالعكس they keep it from the corner. They don't tell them, oh, I have a
Yeah,
broken
they go
hand.
on and continue and win.
Yeah.
Or
And
like
it's happened a lot. You know what I mean? But if bro,
مثلا اللي كان
ultimately-
بيتخانق مع جون جونز البرازيلي.
ultimately
تياغو سانتوس.
yeah.
اللي هو bro for sure his
Yeah.
corner knew no this
What do
guys
you mean? He
their
was just-
fighters knee is fucked but
Yeah.
they just
I don't know that is also very controversial.
ما-
Like
هي
he had nothing
الخطر-
connected left.
الخطر انه it causes an injury
That you cannot.
up your
it
career.
might not come. Yeah, you know what I
وفي
mean.
نفس الوقت you might wanna
But
push him
that's
like
fighting, bro.
motivate him.
Fighting is unlike any other sport. Is that, bro? It's really, يعني you can be fucking dominating, and all it takes is one hit. You know?
One leg kick.
One anything, bro. And exactly ممكن يعني
If you
it's
check
very
it,
different to fighting. But bro, a corner, your corner, and I've seen it happen, bro, where fighters come back and they look defeated, you know, كذا, and the corner pushes you beyond your limit. Like sometimes you need that, bro. ياما نحنا in jiu-jitsu competition بكون bro the clock is running وأنا ميت تعب, you know, and I'm probably like either drawing or just losing by 2 points. بس بتسمع bro like صريخ يعني don't give up, do this, do that, like that.
Someone
bro,
pushes
that
you.
can يطلع ادرينالين من بخشتيزك بيطلع, man, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
But
fighting is mental.
there's-
A lot of fighting is mental.
but it's also very fucking physical. فكمان there's a limit. يعني انا بيجي بقول لك I don't feel like I have it in me anymore because no fucking go in, you can do it, blah blah blah, and then I hype myself and I get in, yeah, okay,
But
fine.
if he's not feeling
But
it,
if
خلاص.
he's bro, he keeps saying no كذا كس امه, bro, because like Mostafa said yesterday, he will regret it for the rest of his
Yeah.
life. Like no one's gonna beat himself up about, no one's gonna beat
More than him as a
more
fighter,
than him.
He quit.
Yeah. As a
you
fighter
quit.
especially.
You didn't go out
But
on your shield.
كمان you go back to the thing, bro, like the guy was short notice fight. It was a prelim
Yeah, but
fight.
see, I don't take any of that into
You know?
consideration because
بالعكس انا I see عشان it's a short notice.
It's
prelim,
short
take it
notice.
as an
Take it as an
like
advantage.
give it your all انه to
Yeah.
make it.
But I guess he
زي ما انت قلت في
وبعدين-
الاول commitment.
وبعدين
Like,
look,
this is
yeah,
part
this,
of
this
it.
is another thing.
I don't know, man. It's
I do believe
very-
this. I do believe this. If he did go out the third round, let's say he did get knocked out,
مثل ما قال له just clinch
he
يعني
might
وstay on top.
he might have still gotten another fight in the UFC.
Yeah,
The
now
guys
Dana أكيد
Yeah,
إنه-
Dana.
The guy was gonna say, okay, he won two solid rounds. He did display good grappling technique. He did display a lot of potential. He's only, let's say if he lost, he's only 5-1. And it's really not the end of the world. You can really rebound from it in a big way.
Yeah.
If he did go out on the shield, they would have still went, okay,
They
at
would have
least
given him respect.
this guy
bro.
has heart.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was tired, but he still went out.
And that's
He
another
still
thing,
gave it
you know?
his all.
But don't
But
you
now
think...
that you quit, you'll never get a shot again.
أخي معك حق, معك
know
حق.
what I mean?
But that puts such added pressure, bro. Is that يعني think of
Yeah, but fighting is
some
pressure.
guys like
Fighting is a ton of pressure.
But think of it in a different scenario, right? Think of it as you're going out there, bro. You're getting beaten the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? And you're actually very hurt, bro. But you don't want to quit because you don't want to be that guy, and you end up sustaining like injury or damage, bro. Like where's the line there?
This is fighting. In the end of the day, this is what I'm saying.
But
Fighting
that's
is
when
not
you're,
this-
but that's your
it's not
corner's
an-
job.
yeah,
In
but-
that scenario, when you're
Yeah,
going
but
out and
his
you're only
corner,
getting beat
what
up.
his corner saw is very similar to what I saw. It's
No,
not.
no,
he
no,
didn't
not
take
this
damage.
fight. صح, you're
He
right.
didn't take this damage إنه تحكي I need to step in.
صح,
At
معك
any
حق.
point, I didn't see
Yes.
that. Maybe other people saw it
معك
differently.
حق, معك حق.
I'm not a.
But
I'm not
then-
a. I'm not a. I'm not a corner.
Then
I'm not a
take,
coach.
take the Anthony Smith fight, right? That's a whole different scenario
Yeah.
for a corner. Like that is that's when your fighter is not
This is
quitting,
when you should step in.
but you need to save him. Like there's
from
fighters
himself.
that, yeah, from
Then
himself.
you can ruin his whole career.
100%.
In that case, I get it. But
100%.
until you should go case by case.
Yeah,
Always.
fight by fight.
أكيد, ما that's what I'm saying.
Anthony
Case by
Pettis
case.
against
That's what
واحد
I'm
زي
saying.
fucking
That's
Ferguson
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
وايده اتكسرت
Yeah, he told them,
Who
bro,
is
and
who
خلص,
is
he
dead?
calls the
Who
fight.
is
he's
hard?
tired ومش عارف ايه على طول his corner
yeah, his
smart
coach
عشان
did
if
the right
سابه
thing.
he would have
I
كان
cannot
هيتمات.
know
No.
if I give him another 5 rounds of damage of complete punishment, maybe he doesn't come back the same.
Yes.
But if I pull him up
Like
now,
even Tony Ferguson versus
Yeah,
Gaethje,
against Gaethje.
I
Took
would
too
have.
much
but
damage.
in that one, I literally feel like he had a chance to win. Like you know,
When though? When?
in
In the second round, he threw the one punch, or in the first round
No, I'm saying
when he
the,
dropped to
هو بيتكلم
Gaethje.
على
I'm
Pettis.
saying no. I'm not saying
Ah,
Pettis. I'm
you're
saying
talking-
the most recent one.
Ferguson Gaethje.
No,
بتاع امبارح.
the yesterday fight. Yeah.
Curtis.
guy,
the guy.
He still had a chance to win.
Of course.
Yeah,
He could've won that fight.
No,
Of course.
that's very different. But I'm telling you, between Tony and what's his name, Tony or Gaethje.
Tony and Gaethje.
Yeah, Ferguson and
that
Gaethje,
one,
bro.
That one I'd get.
If
as
you
well.
took
And
too much damage.
by the fourth or even early in the fifth, bro, fucking
He took
stop
too
it.
much damage.
Call the
Yeah.
fight, man. That's a scary.
But then again,
that's
bro,
a scary amount of damage.
that's
to
Tony.
take.
They'll never put him.
Yeah, خيي, I get
Like,
you. That's
case
Tony.
by case.
Oh, that's this guy. That's this guy.
So you never
بس
know
انت
about how
كcorner.
Tony's chin next
Eh,
fight.
bro, بس انت how his chin
You
is
don't
gonna
know.
be ever.
Yeah.
We've seen top guys, bro, from constant damage. They have a glass chin now. Look at Alistair Overeem.
You're talking about like 80 fights or something.
Yeah, but
Some crazy
but you see what
Heavyweight.
damage does to you.
Bro, heavyweight.
See what
Heavyweight
damage?
is
Yeah, but you get the
Let's
bigger
be honest,
picture.
and
here.
he shouldn't be fine anymore. At his age or what he's done, he's already accomplished so
Bro,
much.
he's a Hall of Famer, bro,
Yeah.
for sure, bro. Alistair has been doing it way before anyone else has
Sometimes
been
you
doing
need to
it.
know إنه خلاص when your time is up.
But and then you have the horror cornering, yeah, for sure. The
Well,
cornering,
yeah, I
bro.
think we covered the cornering point.
Cornering is a tough one, come on.
Round
And
the
then you
head
have to go
movement.
case by case.
Keep in mind, we're gonna do this is all nothing, huh? We're gonna do this properly one time on
Yeah.
these topics.
Yeah, I feel like we need to be able to hop up and jump on to the next one. So it
But
doesn't
you can't.
get, so people don't get too. Okay, خلاص, I've
but
heard
we'll-
what I've
we'll-
heard about this.
I wanna,
you know what I
but
mean?
we wanna do it separately though, because I don't like in the beginning, bro. We can't be posting a 1 hour fucking video. No
Yeah,
one's
that's
gonna
what I'm
watch
saying. Yeah,
it, you
yeah.
know, like
No one's
like
gonna watch that.
each topic till now is بتحسبها was 15 minutes, perfect. 15 minutes talk about one
That
topic.
was deep
one
كمان we're driving وبتاع.
Yeah.
Now you can.
بس في
قطع
قصص
من
bro,
ديك.
yeah, في a lot of في a lot of holes, في a lot of gaps here and MMA that هلا I believe is the time to capitalize on.
Khalid to change the world.
Bro, to change the game here, bro.
Make
To
MMA
create
great
something. Make MMA great
Kobe.
to begin with.
The
You know?
chaos.
You know? Bro, cause عن جد we have bro هلا صار عنا the facility, هلا صار عنا the correct people are in the country.
Yeah, bro, the
هلا
country,
صار في
the
عنا
country
the
is
promotion.
investing.
Yeah, وصار في عنا the promotion. So bro هلا really more than anything is the time to take it to the next step, bro. You know what I mean?
I do agree with you.
Because
So-
bro with يعني كمان let's talk about training and training camps. Do you believe if you want to be a successful MMA champ هلا right now بلكي هون ما في facility, but do you have to only be in مثلا Europe or the US?
No, definitely not.
No.
I really don't think so.
No,
Look, I'm
not
not
at
someone who
all.
became an MMA champ, but
But bro,
but
it's
there are
proven.
other people who did become MMA champs that are not from these regions.
Bro, Max, Hawaii, bro.
You-
Who the
you-
f-
Yeah, no,
the
but
most-
Hawaii are fighters, bro.
Yeah,
No,
but
but come on.
the
bro.
most
The Hawaiians
dominant-
have been fighting. What do you
Bro,
mean? Look at BJ Penn.
New Zealand, bro.
Yeah.
فجأة New Zealand
yeah.
الجيم
Yeah.
بتاع
Exactly, exactly.
fucking good
Right?
gym, bro.
So now,
Gyms
bro,
are
if
very
you
just a good
country-
coach with
yeah.
It's a very country
talent.
rural
Exactly,
area. It's
bro.
not like this.
They're nice
you
people.
need a good
كمان.
coach, and I know some, bro, honestly, I know in the region some top level coaches. Really?
Man, this is what I'm saying.
Really?
It goes back to tell you, Khabib, the most dominant
Yeah,
champion,
Dagestan.
came from and okay.
Yeah, but he trains
wrestling
in
is in
AKA,
their
bro.
culture, but
Yeah, بس
he was really
بس
good
كمان-
way before he went to America.
Don't-
He was
don't-
already,
yeah, don't
he was
get me
already
wrong.
world
بس
champion
كمان-
level.
كمان-
They fine-tuned them.
he just of course AKA is
He's already ready for the
fine-tuned.
belt. You know what I mean?
That's different, bro. But he picked up his striking over there.
He picked up his striking, but if he could have brought in a guy,
But his
went
grappling-
okay. He could have easily paid the guy, brought him back to Dagestan, who went okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He could he could make his own setup there. Well, this is what I'm saying. Hella, you get into a point where fighters are making good enough money that they're able to
Set up
set up a
gyms.
whole
حتى-
team
yeah.
behind
حتى
them.
Khabib's,
Yeah,
Khabib's
bro.
fight with Dustin,
Uh,
his camp wasn't fully AKA.
it was here.
Yeah. it was here.
بالضبط.
With his cousins, with his family.
with his وكمان ناس Javier Mendes
Yeah,
came
yeah.
and AKA and shit.
So it was mostly
But
his
like it was
family.
most of exactly.
But I'm telling you, I don't believe in that at all.
I think he does
I just
AKA
believe-
عشان the fights are in America.
I believe in hard work, and
Connor in Ireland bro
Opportunity.
SBG.
I believe in
Yeah, 100%.
حتى Connor's
Wherever-
training partners أي كلام.
Bro,
بس
when
look at
wherever
him
you have
over here.
quality coaches. Like, bro, a coach is a coach can fucking turn you from a prelim act to a fucking headliner every fucking fight.
Bro, if the coach is good, مثلا زي
Bro,
Stipe, he saw
good
the body
coaches,
shots,
bro.
كسبوا the belt again. You know,
Good
like,
coaching, man.
افرض
A good coach and a good fighter and a good bro.
ده اللي هناك
Good
روندا.
coach and student.
ده اللي هناك روندا could have continued her MMA career.
Yeah, بس محمد كان قاعد
He's a
يقص على امها.
يا فهمها انها مايك تايسون وهي
Yeah, bro. وحياة امي قاعد fucking I think
Yeah,
it was
she
lying
did
to her, bro.
stick to what she was best at. She could have still
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that.
and time
Yes,
time again,
she
MMA
could
has
have-
proven you cannot be one dimensional.
لا غير one dimension.
Cannot.
هو فهمها انه she's a great striker.
What the
She wasn't bro.
Yeah,
she's
but
fucking
she's
best
a-
knocked out bitch Korea.
She's a great judo athlete.
Of course,
Or her best,
grappler,
or her best
jiu-jitsu.
game is what she did early, which is clinch
Which is-
girls, which throw them on
Which
the
is
head.
typical. By the way, judo runs like that. You know, it's takedown. يعني it's the,
Get the
if
clinch.
it's not an ippon, يعني if it's not a full takedown, they have something called wadzari or some shit, which is 30 seconds on the floor. And the two main submissions, you correct me if I'm wrong, is the armbar and bow and arrow. The two main judo
See, I don't know
submissions.
about the bow and
Yeah, the bow and
I
arrow
know
and the
about
armbar. Armbar from anywhere.
I
Like,
did, yeah.
really anywhere.
I,
You'd be
we
shocked.
did have this Japanese judo black belt.
Yeah.
He was solid. He was
Oh,
really
they're
solid.
different, bro.
He's throwing an armbar from anywhere.
Anywhere, bro. They,
Literally
لا, their
anywhere.
armbars really come because it's
Bro
one of
عملته في اسمه ايه
the
كات
only
زنجانو
submissions.
بالعكس.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful, man. What are you saying?
But
yeah,
bro, like
because
for
judo
example,
people are so
imagine
tough.
Ronda was an American top team or something.
I have a
where
question
they would
for
have
you,
developed her
completely
striking.
separate. Sorry, judo black belt. Where should he start in jiu-jitsu? Judo black
What do you
belt.
mean?
Yeah, أنا هلا I'm a judo black belt.
Yeah.
I come to your fucking you run a jiu-jitsu academy.
Yeah.
What belt do you give me?
White.
You're you're one of those. huh?
White. For sure, white. All the respect. I have tremendous amount of respect
No. But
To
you can't. No, you
to
can't give him a
judo
white belt.
to judo players. Listen, يعني I believe somewhat in what my professor believes. And my professor does not like to promote people. And my professor maybe will give you as long as he can possibly can before he promotes you. Well, I believe it's a very good thing. I don't believe in your belt makes any يعني white or blue. I don't think there's any difference.
لا, between white
Definitely
and blue.
not. Yeah.
The earth and the sun, bro.
Not talking about technique,
Ah.
but you're not that high of a level if you have
No,
a blue belt over
but
a white.
but
That's what I'm saying.
blue means you start to understand
Yeah, look, Hadi.
technique.
Yeah, but until you don't need to start understanding technique with a blue belt. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you need to start at white, 100%.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
You start-
Until you
start
get
from the
in
bottom.
to jiu-jitsu, you need to learn jiu-jitsu from its core.
بالظبط.
Just because you have a good armbar, a good takedown,
Which
does
is
not
self-defense, yeah.
does not mean until you know jiu-jitsu from its core.
No, okay.
You need to understand the guard from its core,
Okay.
what it's for. I tell you, until today, a lot of people don't understand the guard.
Leverage, you need to
What-
understand leverage, bro. I
Why do they
swear to
call
God.
it guard?
Why?
Why do they call it when you're in open guard? Why do they call it guard?
Why? I don't know.
You see, most jiu-jitsu people don't understand.
Okay.
When you stand up, what is your guard? When you're boxing, what is your guard?
Yeah.
When you're on your back,
Okay. It's
your legs
my
are your
legs
guard.
up. Oh, okay.
Your hands are no longer your guard. Your legs is what keeps your opponent away from you.
صح.
For this core idea, and there's so many other core ideas like this in jiu-jitsu, you don't understand unless you're fully ingrained in jiu-jitsu. You need to start it at the white belt level. Oh, so what if you're a real good white belt? We're killing all the blue belts. So what?
You will promote.
Eventually, you're gonna get promoted.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Blue belt is where most people quit.
Yeah, I got at the point where I'm like, oh, Professor, I'm beating all these blue belts, and I think I deserve to be a blue belt. Why? Well, I tapped out that doesn't mean until you're blue belt. Have you understood it means you're good at technique, or you can apply it on a few.
It's understanding
on a few
of
people.
it really is.
But if you did understand the core, when he feels like into you understand the core of jiu-jitsu, then he goes like, okay, here's a blue belt.
Bro,
if it happened a year later, so what?
Yeah, so what? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If it happened 3 years later,
I
what?
got my blue belt, bro, in just about 2 years. Just about 2 years. بس bro, يعني بالآخر.
If you're a blue belt for 5 years.
But that's
it doesn't mean you're bad.
Yeah, but blue belts usually spend that much time at blue.
Yeah,
blue is like 4 to 6 years.
Yeah,
easy.
but it doesn't mean you're bad. It doesn't mean you're shit.
It just means you have so much to learn, bro.
Exactly.
Before that,
If anything, when you do come to a purple belt, you're a solid purple
bro,
belt.
بالعكس I got to points in my blue belt journey where I felt much more lost than a white belt.
Yeah.
Because bro, at blue belt there must be this, like you said, bro, a certain level of understanding, and then you really go way beyond that, you know.
I don't really.
It's
even the belt thing is, I do not mind literally being a white belt right
Bro,
now. I really don't mind
John
that.
Jones, when he submitted Vitor,
was a white belt. That's what I'm saying.
Vitor is a black belt.
I don't think this.
وطلع from his armbar where he submitted with the kimono.
For me,
he made rampage.
If you can tell me, look, you can be a very well developed. You can be a very well developed guy, who you know all the techniques. You have a solid guard. You have a good pass. You're a white belt, or you're a blue belt who's okay, maybe a bit rushed to blue belt, or maybe a purple belt who maybe is a bit rushed. He's not. I'd say white belt any day. Who cares?
Yeah, بالعكس, that means I'm kicking higher.
Especially if I'm fighting MMA, it means nothing.
Yeah.
What color belt you are.
John Jones, bro.
It literally means nothing. I don't believe in this whole. Okay, let's set a standard. Hey, this became a thing. Setting a certain amount of classes.
No, that's bullshit.
And then getting a belt.
That's bullshit.
No,
look, I'm not a black belt. I'm not in any way a BJJ professor, but I do believe that, look,
every person is different.
Every person is different.
100%. I saw people, bro. I started my journey from white with a few people. Some got promoted before me, some got promoted after me.
And some with
some with me, and
that doesn't mean. That does not mean they're worse than you, or it doesn't mean they're better than you.
Every person's journey is different, and by the way, every person, you in your coach's eyes are very different
than
from someone else.
Maybe until you take a while to get to white.
Bro,
this guy is killing you when you're at white. But when you get to blue, now you bloom. Now you excel.
Bro.
And coaches you improve a lot better than the other guy.
That's what I've always said. Good coaching is something very different, because good coaching, bro, they understand the people, you know. And you see, bro, يعني كان في عنا عالم, bro, who were promoted قبل and people who were promoted after, just for he's not a competitor, you are, and I need you to be on top of your game, bro. So I'm not gonna give you that belt now. Go out and keep whooping ass, and when I know that you'll never lose a match again, I'll promote you then. You know, but that's different.
Yeah.
عرفت شو قصدي? Like, I was at white 4 stripe, while some people were at blue who were promoted to blue like من بعدي, bro, that I were مش بس wiping the floor, bro. أنا by the time I got my blue belt, وحياة الله, bro, like, I'm not gonna tell you كنت عمنيك أختها, بس when I was really hitting it hard, bro, like I would give like your average purple to brown belt a hard time. I'm not gonna tell you I was submitting them, but a very hard time to get me. You get what I mean? But I was thinking, what am I still doing here? Why am I still wearing this motherfucker? And then I got it, bro. When I got my blue belt, bro, اخترشت على الشعب, bro. Just tying that thing around my waist, bro. I submitted my first ever black belt in a real fight just by mistake, but I did it, bro. I felt like مش إنه boost أخو شرموطة. And you know, bro, like I know it's just a very simple change of color of belt, but bro, you come in a different animal.
Yeah, look, I get it, but at the same time, for me, it was different. I felt the exact same. I never really cared about.
I was looking forward to it.
I always liked no-gi. I always liked the no-gi system. I like the gi system as well, but I was always a bigger fan of the no-gi techniques.
Because it's more realistic for your sport.
It makes
more
more sense.
applicable.
طبعا there's other no-gi techniques that don't make sense. And you can't, even if you can play X guard in no-gi, but can you do that?
Yeah,
but you know what I mean? So everything's gonna have techniques.
No-gi.
Boxing's the same, kickboxing's the same, everything.
Like how the fuck does someone get an Ezekiel in no-gi in the UFC 3 times? هذاك العرصة, bro.
If you told anyone before that,
and Ezekiel in no-gi,
people tell you,
I still don't understand what you grab where. Like, where's the sleeve? What do I do?
I think he grabs his forearm.
Where's the leverage? I feel like my wrist is gonna pop when I do this.
Olenek, heavyweight, Russian.
You know what an Ezekiel is?
Yeah,
bro, it's one of the weirdest submissions.
If you told anyone you can pull that off, people tell you.
I always felt like you always need a sleeve.
Yeah.
You need it to grab and then twist up, and then the leverage of this movement becomes a choke. So where is that in no-gi? How do I keep holding? But he holds up here.
He holds the forearm, who turns it in.
I don't know where the fuck he does it, bro. But
he
it's
holds
tough
the
as
forearm,
hell.
he turns it in.
I think he holds
I don't know how he does it either.
It's too much. It's too much.
It makes no sense to me.
But look, I do appreciate that fact, but I do believe as well, you shouldn't dwell over and wallah, I won my last competition. Why am I not a purple belt? Why am I not a blue belt already? I beat all these blue belts. I don't think it's like this. At first I used to think, well, okay, if you can tap out a purple belt, then you're purple.
Right? Yeah. 100%.
But it's literally not like that. Maybe until you can tap
your
out
understanding of the game.
everyone with one technique that you know well.
بالضبط.
Or everyone in your gym, you're tapping out with this technique that you're really good at. When I found this,
and then you go somewhere else and it doesn't work
and
at
then
all.
you go against someone that this technique doesn't work at.
Bro,
he smokes
and then you panic.
And then you panic,
absolutely
bro.
smokes you.
This is
Until
why
you
you
realize
need to.
That's why
This is why
I
you need
always
time in the
encourage
game.
the cross training, bro. I always, especially when it comes to jiu-jitsu,
even in competition, you can go down to competition or you try your best technique. And for a while I was getting everyone with this one technique, and I'm like, I'm killing it. I'm the best. I can beat everyone with this technique. Well, then comes this guy that can just block your technique. But now you're like,
Fuck, what am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do? I'm clueless in this
not
position.